Gentlemen, you ever hear of this section of the Nickelodeon magazine called Nick Rocks?
No, I can't say that I have. Last time I looked at Nickelodeon magazine, I was sitting inside at a Pizza Hut, probably somewhere.
Ooh.
Probably enjoying some Crystal Pepsi.
Maybe Crystal Pepsi. Surely there was a pizza buffet, which really the only reason to ever go to Pizza Hut.
Pizza buffet.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? That's the only time where I feel like I can feel like somebody from the Midwest who moved to New York and still does order Domino's, even though I don't agree with that at all. And I'm from Jersey, and it's like Jersey pizza's the best. Period.
Didn't they have Sizzler in Jersey?
They definitely have Sizzler in Jersey. I never ate Sizzler.
Right. So then you get your buffet and you get your pizza.
Well, what I'm just saying, like that is like a nostalgic thing. Thinking about that, I don't think a pizza buffet exists anymore. Oh, well, yeah, it does. CC's, right? CC's,
yeah. There you go. The modern
Pizza Hut buffet place.
It's funny you mentioned that because I went down a Rax hole. You guys remember Rax? Rax roast beef?
Luckily, no.
Yeah.
You didn't have that here?
No.
What do you mean? What do you mean here?
Here in New York, I was in Ohio?
Roast
No, we did
beef.
not have this.
I'm listening.
You didn't have Rax roast beef?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Not to my knowledge, but I'm also not a roast beef repository, as it were.
Right. Well, this was the offshoot of, or I don't know if they came out at the same time, but of Arby's. And they had sort of like the same little area that you would walk down, the arboretum that you would walk down into and have your little
I think
sandwich.
you're looking for the word atrium.
Oh, atrium. There you go. Not arboretum.
An arboretum would be nice too because there'd be lots of trees.
It'd be better,
and beautiful.
actually.
Yeah, it would represent a massive obstacle in the way of most franchisees.
The air quality in an arboretum is much better than the air quality in just an atrium.
Yeah. On the other hand, you'd have to pay for parking.
But did you ever go to an Arby's like that had an atrium?
No.
That was like the staple of Arby's in Ohio. It's like you would walk down steps.
A lot of glass.
And then it had this bubble windows that you would eat in.
I only eat in Arby's that have the old school big ass signs with the hat. That's all I care about.
That's exactly. That was the era.
Strictly the dank, though.
Yeah,
no lit. No, not lit.
I did find out that there's one fully still in existence, a rack somewhere or another in Kansas or something. There's like 2 or 3 of them. But anyway, that is not exactly what today's episode is about.
I mean, we could.
It's about
whatever.
rocking. Today, we're going to do another dump. Dump. Yeah, that's right. Another nostalgia dump. Let's go ahead and get the show started. Welcome to the Adventures of Danny and Mike. To my right, Mr. Michael C. Maronna.
Well, what's that, Operation Cornhole? You want me to say something?
And to his right, Mr. Danny Tamberelli.
If because Mike and I were on TV in the 90s and we take poops, are we nostalgia dumping every time? That's all I want to know.
Oh, gross.
Basically, yes. And my name is Jeremy. Great poo segue from my name. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do appreciate it. We are back today with a very scathing nostalgia dump about rock and roll. It is from very first premiere issue of Nickelodeon magazine.
The one with Chevy Chase on the cover?
The one with Chevy Chase on the cover, yeah, from I believe it's 1990.
That is a pizza. You could only get that if you went to Pizza Hut. So that's weird that is that.
Interesting.
Are you getting endorsement money from them? Because this is a surprising amount of pizza Hut mentions.
It's a lot of deep dish talk.
It was just just an observation, and now it's bared fruition. So I'm just proud that the world wanted me to say that again, but I'm not going to say the name. That pizza
Danny,
place.
do you record the new Pizza Hut commercials with Craig Robinson and all the old locations, and you're just like, that was my era right there. That was it.
Look,
because they're doing like they're
store number 2454. That was me.
If I want a buffet, I want it to have stained glass, like my grandmother's old, basement lamp light that hung from the basement. It's, green,
the low basement ceiling,
deep greens and reds and some
that my uncles played cards underneath.
Exactly. Might be a couple shamrocks in there. Who knows?
Right.
Let's get some ground rules here.
Ground rules are that damn Yankee song was big. Can you take me high enough?
Sure. Warrant's cherry pie.
We're at Warrant's cherry pie. We are in the midst of record.
The worst.
We're in the midst of the band Guns N' Roses going from an acoustic album, Lies, back to electric, which should be Use Your Illusion.
We're at Sigma for hair product profits and music company profits, all time.
I have been getting.
It's only down from here.
I have been getting ads on Facebook for the band Nelson, which is primo this era, like right up the alley. I don't know. Do you guys remember Nelson? It was the two brothers that had the long white hair.
White hair.
Well, they're still playing apparently, and they want me to be their fan.
I always thought that
they're doing an Instagram marketing campaign that hits everybody 65 and older, and you hit that right there, Jeremy.
I guess I'm in the yep.
I always thought that Nelson and Hanson should join forces to become 5 Sons, and
there you go.
They could ultimately crush whoever tried to show up as 4.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but then we show up as Children of the Corn, the band.
And we
Children
got
of the
Isaac
Corn,
right
the
here.
movie.
We got Isaac.
The band.
Ooh. Yeah. Mike Love
Children of the Corn, the movie, the band.
Right.
Well, this is it's called "Can You Rock This IQ Quiz," and it's an IQ quiz about rock. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, their version of rock
is very
in
different.
this magazine it differs from what we believe right now.
So we get some ground rules. That's why we tried to take you back.
Open your mind. I'm going to say that from rock to hip hop to anything that's called today. It might be in this category. Might be pop, might be something, but they're calling it rock. I don't know why.
Top 40.
Top 40. So flip a coin. Who wants to go first?
Michael.
Michael is going first. Your first question, Michael C.
Time out. Are we answering this? Is he answering a question I don't get to answer?
1 and 1. There's 10 questions. You each get 1, and then we'll add it up at the end. And if there's a tiebreaker, I'll tie break. Yep.
Sounds good.
What's that, Operation Cornhole? You used to listen to the radio a lot? Okay, good.
He's a radio guy. Yeah. Question number 1, Michael C. Which 2 are titles of Def Leppard albums? All right. Diphtheria, hysteria, pyromania, hypothermia. Hysteria, diphtheria, pyromania, hypothermia.
What are the other 4?
No, that's it.
That's it. Those are.
No,
you have to pick 2.
I get it.
You have to pick 2 titles.
Well, yeah.
Okay, give me one more last time.
2 titles of the Def Leppard albums: hysteria, diphtheria, pyromania, and hypothermia.
Okay, 1 and 3.
Hysteria and pyromania. Yes, it is.
1 and 3.
Point.
Never go wrong with 1 and 3, unless it's drumming.
Yeah. Now this is going to be a visual question, which is really shitty for a podcast. But I'm going to show you a picture, Danny. Here is your picture. Got it?
I got it memorized.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Who is that?
Who is this singer? A. Lenny Kravitz. B. Michael Penn. C. Richard Marx. Or D. Harpo Marx. Well, bit of a stretch.
Look, all I can say is, as a kid watching MTV, when that damn Richard Marx 20-minute video popped up, all the separate different parts of that same fucking song, Richard Marx can go suck it. That hair can go suck it. The only guy that looked cool with that hairdo is Phil Lynott from fucking Thin Lizzy.
From Thin Lizzy.
Well, all right. You are correct. That is Richard Marx. 1 point each. Good God, we got a fucking barn burner.
Jeremy, your nostalgia dumps off to a dumping good start.
Okay, Michael C. This one, I can't believe this is right up both of your alleys.
Fish. It's Fish. The answer is. Oh no, sorry.
The answer is Fish.
It's even easier. Okay. Which 2 songs are on Cosmic Thing by the B-52s? A. The Dead Meat Club. B. Love Shack. C. Channel Z. Or D. Jingle Bells.
B and C.
B and C. And the answer is B and C. Correct, Mike. You get a point.
There's a Deadbeat Club. That was kind of a trick question.
Mm-hmm.
It was a trick question.
Yeah. So a little B-52 shout out. See, none of this is rock per se. That's what I was trying to say in the beginning.
How is it B-52s not rock? They're rock.
I mean, they're rock.
They made a song called Rock Lobster.
They're new wave.
They made a song called Rock Lobster, Jeremy.
Pop.
They
I mean, if you want to classify the B-52s, they made their entrance in the late 70s, so we're going to have to say that they're new wave punk.
Well, I'll go with that.
If you need to.
Yes.
But that's rock.
I'll go with
that's
new
under
wave.
the umbrella of rock and roll.
That's still rock, yeah.
I just think it's
What
more
do you-
pop rock.
Well, that's
Maybe
fine.
that's the later albums. Maybe the earlier ones were more punky. I don't know.
They're certainly new wavy.
Also, side note, I asked her to be on the podcast. Haven't heard back.
Kate Pearson?
Kate Pearson, yes.
Did you
Which
inquire?
would be a really fun podcast.
Did you inquire about her? Her
Real estate
Airbnb?
Yeah,
Yeah. It's going out of business.
I know
is
she's
what I
trying to
heard.
sell it. Is what I'm saying.
She's selling it, yeah. But anyway. All
Somebody
right,
could
Danny
make it
T.
work.
Which of the following are true about Paula Abdul? Not rock is not
This
in
is
this
not
list,
rock.
but it should be.
Doesn't matter. She still ruled 1990. It doesn't matter.
Guys,
Okay, which of the following is true about Paula Abdul? A, raised in LA and the San Fernando Valley. B, former cheerleader of the LA Lakers. C, was a junior class president and homecoming princess in high school. Or D, knows how to tap dance.
All I know about Paula Abdul is that we hung out a couple times on set of the Mighty Ducks, and she may have given me my first realization that something was tingling down there.
It's because you saw Scat Cat or whatever that cat's name was?
No,
MC
because
Scat
she
Cat, very
was
good.
dating Emilio Estevez when
No, he had a
Ooh.
crush on MC Scat
I have.
Cat. You're right.
You know
you're
what I'll
right.
do? I'll find that picture and I will post it. I'll send
Yes,
it to you
please.
so you can
The
post
picture
it.
of what? A
Me?
young boner?
Of him
What are you
making
gonna?
out
What are
with
you gonna?
MC Scat Cat.
No, it's just me and Emilio and Paula Abdul, and I have like the biggest smile on my face.
And you're missing one person.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Double
that's
dating.
the problem.
You had Scat. He had, yeah.
I was
all
going
right,
to say
yeah,
that she
scatological
opposites attract.
problem.
She takes 2 steps forward and 2 steps back.
I
Yeah.
want to say, as a sidebar, Dan, bonus question. I want to say all of the above. That's my answer.
Wow.
I feel like it would be all of the above, but I mean, she's a dancer, so I would probably say that she's a tap dancer as a child, which I might be wrong. I don't know shit about Paula Abdul, except that she was
What?
smoking.
Raised in LA, San Fernando, former cheerleader of the Lakers, junior press president, and homecoming princess in high school.
I'm between
Knows how to tap dance.
between Lakers and tap dancing. That's tough because they're both dancing related.
Well,
I'll have to go. Well, it seems like she's from. There's the second Los Angeles question.
The
I'm just trying
Wow.
to. I'm
Cali
just trying to
connection.
keep this podcast moving here, but I'm also like I don't want to lose. So
He's a gamer.
I'm gonna
Interesting.
go with. She was a Lakers dancer. Final answer.
should have listened to your brother. All of the above.
For the steal.
Wait,
for the
was
steal.
there an all of the above? I thought that was his own. I thought that was your own.
All of those are true.
But-
She was from
But
the
was
LA
one of the
San
answers
Fernando-
all of the above?
I mean, no, but that was the answer. So I don't. I
That's
guess maybe on a technicality
that
you
is
could get a half a point, but you're still not
bullshit.
gonna.
That
That
is
says all are true. So
Nickelodeon magazine. You foiled me again.
yeah.
Once
Um,
again.
Okay.
I need you.
Michael
I need you to fall hard
and-
on this one.
And not like when you
Yeah.
were trying to go on the carpet. It's different this time.
Well, I can tell you right now that he's probably going to get it right. Okay, number 5, Michael C.
Why don't you
which
do
was
it-
Milli
what-
Vanilli's biggest selling single? A, blame it on the weather. B, blame it on the rain. Girl, you know it's true. C, or D, blame it on your brother, which is probably would work in
I
well.
want to say blame it on the rain. I don't think it's girl. You know it's true.
Okay,
I just think it's blame it on the rain.
you think it's blame it
I would say he's
on the
right.
rain.
I would say he's right. Blame
And
it
the answer
on the rain.
Blame it on the
blame it on
rain.
the
Blame
rain.
it on the
Okay.
rain. Blame it on the rain.
Takes a
Blame
commanding
it on
3-1 lead.
Blame it on the stars that shine at night.
Has anybody mashed up Ashley Simpson lip syncing also to Milli Vanilli? Because if not, we should do it. It'll be
Oh, there
funny.
you go.
Funny
No, I
to,
used to
like,
love
a
Milli
bunch of-
Vanilli.
Yeah, that shows your
Yeah.
age.
Shows my age. It was.
Did
they
you
put
want
out
to
some hot
have their
shit, you know?
hair? Did you want to have their hair? Did you want
No,
to go
that's
crazy
that.
like
That's what. That's there's a name for that.
It's called appropriation, Jeremy.
Yeah, whitewashing, whatever you want to call it, or steal. Yeah. No,
Didn't
but
stop any. It didn't stop any Jamaicans on the beach asking me with my mop top
That's
red
true.
hair when I was
If you
9
wanted
years
them.
old if I wanted them, which I said no because I.
You missed the mark. Could you imagine Little Pete in dreads? I mean, that episode would have
course.
been awesome.
He would have been. We would have. You know how many like Bart Simpson bootleg T-shirts we would have sold
Oh man.
of him with
Look,
dreads.
here's the funny thing about that. At 9 years old, my parents took all of us to go to Jamaica, and we went, and I booked a commercial, and I had to fly back from Jamaica to Los Angeles to shoot a commercial and then fly back to Jamaica all the while.
And finish my vacation.
Vacation. My dad got food poisoning and was like deathly ill, and my parents suggested that I be a part of the because it was at
funeral.
No, it was at
pallbearers.
Yes, no, we prayed at the toilet for all.
Can you carry the tie sticks, please?
No,
We need somebody small to carry all the.
No, it was just that intestinal. We were praying for the demise of the intestinal bug that was in the parasite in my father.
Yeah, that passed through.
But they suggested that I be part of the talent show because it was at like some resort with like kids and like get on up there. And
that's when you started. And that's when you started with Mystery Pizza and the Nutella. When you started.
You know what I did? I did the scene from Monty Python. Old woman, man. Sorry, I did say sorry about the old woman, but from behind, I'm 37. I'm not old. I can't just call you man. You could say Dennis. I didn't know you were called Dennis. You didn't bother to find out, did you? So I did that as a 9-year-old, and the guy that came up after me only did Bart Simpson jokes, and he was wearing a Bart Simpson t-shirt of Bart Simpson as a Jamaican, and he beat me. He beat me, and I was so pissed about it.
Well, he had the better shirt.
You felt you brought your A stuff.
I thought I brought I word for word and like different voices and the whole. I was there.
Some words you didn't even understand, but you had memorized.
Well, see, that's the George C. Scott curse right there, because then I did that. I can know everybody's lines, and then I get fired from shit. I'm glad he's dead.
Oh boy!
Wow.
He's no.
Next question. Next question.
Okay. Number 7, Danny. This is your chance right here, because you could put a point on the board. You could make it a little closer. You ready? Now you should know the state involved, okay? What is the town where everyone in Bon Jovi is from? So the state is obviously your beloved
New Jersey. Yeah,
New Jersey, yes. But what is the town where Bon Jovi is from? A, Sayreville, New Jersey. B, Secaucus, New Jersey. C, Asbury Park, New Jersey. Or D, Beval, New Jersey.
Sayreville.
Beval. I'm sorry?
Sayreville.
Really?
You're going Sayreville. And the answer to number 7 is Sayreville.
Come on,
nice
guys.
work.
Here's the deal.
Back on the board.
Back on the board. Well, the people from New Jersey can't have both. They can have Springsteen or they can have Bon Jovi. They can't have both. But because he's from our beloved state, we also happen to know where they're all from. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, these are like these are brown signs.
Yeah, this is straight
right?
New Jersey brown signs.
Yeah.
Welcome to
brown
Sayreville,
signs. When you go through
home of John Bon Jovi. I actually got
when
babysat.
you go through Oklahoma, there's about 10 signs for where Troy Aikman came from.
So I love how
John Bon Jovi babysat you?
This mini is just going all over the place here with things.
The rails.
This is like
about
talk
rock,
about
baby.
but the nostalgia dump is like dumping nostalgia upon me. So my dad, because he's an electronics guy and always, into pro audio and stuff, he was doing work for somebody, a roadie or a tech guy who was in Bon Jovi's entourage. And somehow he had to go to Bon Jovi's parents' house to drop something off for this guy. And John Bon Jovi's mom was there, and he was like, fixing something or setting something up or whatever, my dad. And so John Bon Jovi's mom had to watch me as a child. I was probably like 4 or 5 years old.
So that made you his brother.
Yeah, you guys should try to get some of that revenue.
Yeah,
stream.
dude.
You guys are mom brothers. You guys are mom brothers.
I tried to buy into the Philadelphia Soul, but that arena league just wasn't there long enough.
Mm-mm. Yeah, no, you got to do albums, or you got to do.
Anywho,
at least guesting.
All I'm saying is that I'm going to that funeral when she dies, because she watched me once.
It's true. She watches over you.
All right, well, just to catch up, we are Michael's up 1, 3-2.
You're not up 1, you're up a half.
No, we're not. It doesn't matter. You could say you're up an 1/8 or 0.8, and it still doesn't matter. All All right. So who's up? This is Michael C, I believe.
This is
Number
my
8.
question.
Which of the following? Now this is another multiple choice, Mike. So be really careful.
Hold on.
Which of the following are true about Debbie Gibson?
We know that they didn't. We know
All
they
of
didn't
the
have multiple
above.
choice. Oh gosh.
Okay. A. Her first instrument was the uke. B. She'll be 17 on her next birthday. Now this is in 1990, so it's a little different. C. She once sang in the Metropolitan Opera's children's chorus.
I see him googling Debbie Gibson's
dare
age. You fucking
D.
cheater.
She has 5 sisters, 5 brothers, all blonde, just like her.
What? I don't believe you.
What
I
is
thought
true?
Debbie Gibson was a redhead. Oh no, that's Tiffany. My bad.
Oh.
Go ahead, Jeremy.
Michael C., just to recap, first instrument was a uke. She'll be 17 on her next birthday. She once sang at the Metropolitan Opera's children's chorus, and she has 5 sisters, all blonde. Brothers and sisters.
All of the above.
I want to say all the above.
Don't you dare.
The answer is A,
Yes!
ukulele, and C, Metropolitan Opera children's chorus. We are tied. Or no, we're not tied.
Yes,
We're
we
not
are
tied.
tied.
We're not even close to
you
tied.
have a
No, we are
chance
tied.
to tie. No, we're not.
We are tied.
He
Yes.
just didn't get the question. He doesn't get a point.
It
Right,
doesn't
and
mean
I
that
didn't
you
get
get
a question.
You don't
I didn't
get
get a point, but I got points for all the others, so we're the same. We've done the same amount.
Nice try, buddy.
He just got it wrong.
How?
So put another X. Just put another X down below, Jeremy. That's all.
Oh, because you
No,
skipped one. That's why it's not even anymore.
All right. Well,
I got
moving
it. I got it. I'm just trying to play
Yeah,
fair here.
it's a rigged
I'm just
election.
trying to
there.
play
yeah,
fair
number
here.
5 I
they're all
skipped because
against
it was
you.
a visual one.
Right.
So anyway,
Well-
yes, that's probably what got screwed up. All right.
Well, so then it's unfair. You have to
Um,
make up a question on the spot, then, Jeremy.
Don't. Yeah, there's 3 more. So there's the next one. Number 9, I'll call it, is for Danny T. Which 2 are DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince song titles? Ready? I Want to Fight Mike Tyson. I Want to Fight Michael Spinks. Parents Just Don't Understand. I Want to Fight My Parents. Those are your options. Which 2 are DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince song titles?
Oh, those are good tracks. All of those.
Wow, you could just see the gears turning.
Summertime is all I hear in my head. That's all I hear.
Well,
I think that's Will Smith. I don't even know if DJ Jazzy Jeff's on that one.
So you said Fresh Prince. Yes.
no. It says which 2 are are DJ and Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince song titles?
One more time.
I
In
Wanna
the
Fight
80s,
Mike
those guys
Tyson.
were.
One.
I Want to Fight Michael Spinks.
No.
Parents Just Don't Understand, or I Want to Fight Parents.
Parents just don't understand. Tyson. Parents don't understand. Final answer.
So 1 and 3 is what he's
1
saying.
and 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a tie ball game. Correct answer. I Want to Fight Mike Tyson.
I mean,
And
anyone
parents
says
just
I
don't
want to fight
understand.
Leon Spinks is very
Yeah, that's,
specific.
Yeah.
It's niche. It's
Pretty-
niche is all I'm going to say. You know, there's fans out there who would get it, but
Yeah,
it
it's
doesn't have the broad. It doesn't have the broad appeal of I want to fight Mike Tyson.
And look, let's be real. Will Smith loved his parents, so he would not like to fight
I think
his
on that.
parents.
I think in that same time, I memorized the whole rap of "Nightmare on My Street," which was their rap about Freddy Krueger.
Mhm.
I had that whole shit memorized.
Oh, I love that.
Can you give us
Love
a
it.
little taste?
Sure.
Now,
Sure.
this is a story all about
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Freddie and
But when I got home and laid down to sleep, that began the nightmare on my street.
Dun, 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 dun. Classic. Huge Friday, Nightmare on Elm Street fan.
It was just an intersection of things that I liked at that point, right there.
Okay. No pressure, Michael C. This is going to be the last question.
For all the marbles.
for
we
all the
don't say
marbles
the
and-
answer, and we just send it to you right now. We text
Yeah,
it
you're
to
gonna
you,
text
you
me your
tell us who's
answers.
right.
Okay. Are you ready? The tension is just like, it's just amazing. Question number 9, but I'm calling it 10. Which 2 titles are of Janet Jackson albums?
Ooh.
Which
Also,
2
not
are
rock and
titles
roll.
of Janet Jackson albums?
Mm-hmm.
A. Rhythm Nation. B. Control. C. My Name is Janet. D. Bad. Rhythm Nation. Control. My Name is Janet. Bad.
You're gonna have to do a. You're gonna have to do your own because I feel like just nailed it. I had both of those records on my tape deck.
Well, did Mike?
I don't know.
It's 1 and 2. Final answer.
It is 1 and 2. We are still tied, ladies and gentlemen.
The brothers of one who is in their 40s, one who's pushing 40. We know these answers, guys.
Yeah.
We're still stuck there sometimes.
All right. Well,
pushing 40, eh?
Yeah. Come February, then no one has to.
Here it comes.
Then we're all in the same boat, except for
here
Jeremy.
is.
Well, except Jeremy, because he already is getting the phone calls from AARP.
Guess what? Oh my God! Newsflash, gentlemen. You don't have to be over 65 to get your AARP card. It's a lie.
Oh, you can get your discount much like by 55.
No, you can get
50,
it
age 50.
55.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
age 50 discounts on drivers insurance.
Do you want
years,
to save? Do you want to save at the local motel? You can't do that. But if you want to save at like a a big.
Why would you want to save at the local motel? Just go home.
Well, not for. But if you're not home.
All right, tiebreaker. Are you ready? This is going to be the same format. I just need you guys to text me.
How is it a tie? How's a tiebreaker? He doesn't get to score points on my question.
Yeah, right. So we were tied. So we're still tied. You both got it right. So
no,
this
the last one wasn't your question. That was a final one.
It was my question.
We were
it was
tied.
my question.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just looking at my marks. Maybe
I'm just looking at my Roman numeral code over here and determining things.
All right, this one's going to be tough, but I think you guys can get it. Okay. In 1994, Nikki French
4
released
years after the publication of this.
best rock music.
I mean, if you
year.
want a 90s one, I have a 1991. Ready?
You have 1990s. Let's
stick to 90.
Let's keep it together.
All right. The question is, Sinead O'Connor sang "Nothing Compares," but what was the official spelling of the remainder of the song title? Text me the answer right now. Whoever gets it correct wins this. And quite frankly, maybe we'll have to do a double tiebreaker. I don't know.
You're gonna need to do a double tiebreaker.
Nothing compares. Let's see. Danny T, what do you got?
Yeah, just like the other one was.
Double tiebreaker. Here we go. This one's going to be harder. I don't know.
Can you? I just want it to be an enigma question. Can you just ask what in French? What are they saying?
Right. Yep. Let's go. Final minute tiebreaker.
All right. Who sang this song lyric? From April of 1990. The lyric is, all you need is your own imagination, so use it, that's what it's for. All you need is your own imagination, so use it, that's what it's for. Who sang that lyric? Please text me your answers or put it in the chat. Mike,
I'm going out on a limb
Googling.
Here. Yeah, I can see you cheating. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. Danny goes with PM Dawn. Great answer from the era. Waiting on Michael C's answer here.
I know what it is. It's a B50. It's the B52s, buddy.
Triple OT. No, it was Madonna. It was Vogue.
Fuck.
Yeah, that was
1990.
Yeah.
1990.
Yeah.
I think we can. Can we just one more, and then if
you want to end it as a tie,
there's
that's
no
fine.
winners, and we end it just like a soccer match. We just tied it up.
That's not bad. I mean, ties are fine.
Ooh.
Okay,
what's that Operation Cornhole? I should shut the fuck up. Okay.
Here's one that is one of my favorites. For all the marbles, and if nobody gets it, we're going with the tie. Soccer rules. What song is this line from? All 5 horizons revolved around the sun.
I'm going back to my.
Anybody?
I wrote "See Above."
Well, yeah, it's not PM Dawn, so you've already lost. But Mike, if you get this, if you can even give the band, and it is a rock band from the 90s.
Envo.
Oh my God, Mike, you're so close. You're so close. Mike answered Nirvana. It is not. We are ending in a tie. Soccer
what did Danny
rules.
say?
The answer was Pearl Jam's Black.
Oh God.
What did
which is
Danny
one of my
have to
favorite
say?
songs of all time. Yeah, but listen, I think you guys did great. We learned a lot, and we know what rock music really is. Paul Abdul, Jazzy Jeff, Fresh Prince.
I was assuming that all these answers were going to be Blues Travelers, Spin Doctors, En Vogue.
Oh yeah,
but I think that's late.
It's a little bit
like
later.
93,
It's
4, right?
92.
Okay.
Now Spin Doctors.
We're still talking hair product time here.
Oh yeah, big time.
Thank you for elucidating.
I got the stuff that you want. I got the things that you need. I
learned two Def Leppard album titles today.
Ooh.
Oh,
hey,
yeah,
I can send you Pyromania.
That's okay. I have a young son. I'm sure he's gonna figure it out. On
Here's a funny thing: that record is yellow and red, and it always catches Alfie's eye, and he's like, "Oh, I want to listen to that record." And then I put it on, and he's immediately like, "Nope, this sucks, Dad.
No, thanks.
Something else."
I don't want to hear it.
You should do that with Billy Joel just to see what he does. Although
guys,
he probably would love him.
Guys,
but.
shout out!
It's called inoculation.
Shout out to my Tuesdays with Alfie this week that just totally shits on Billy Joel.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Won't
check
stand
that
for
out.
it. Won't stand for the slander.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
If you want to check out more nostalgia dumps, check out our feed. DannyandMike.com has all those episodes as well. All your listening platforms. We are part
If you want to wish Jeremy a happy birthday, do so at 347-470-8150, the Danny and Mike hotline.
Please do so.
nice.
Please do so.
So yes, that's the hotline. Give that a shout. We are part of the Last Podcast Network, lastpodcastnetwork.com. Check out all their great shows. Danny is at D Tamberelli on the twits, at Danny Tamberelli on the Instas. Mike's at Michael C. Maronna on the twits. I am at Jeremy Balon on the Insta and at Remy Balon on other things. Check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Danny and Mike.
With the N spelled out.
Please don't forget that. If they ever do start allowing that in the thing,
ampersands, it's gonna screw.
Oh, Web
up.
3.0, bro.
Dude,
ampersands are coming.
Danny, you're gonna be apologizing to us right and left.
We're gonna save milliseconds.
Oh man, so much time
each time.
But you have to you have to count all the back days.
But where are the vanilla seconds? Are they there too?
The Milli Vanilli seconds.
You can rob and fab all the time you want.
And guys, stay tuned. Stay tuned for some more minis that are going to be curated by some cool social media people on the Instas and Twitter that have devoted their life to 90s nostalgia. So in order to get some more content, stay tuned for that.
Yep.
Yeah, get your pogs ready.
And last little note, we are doing some shows. Check those out on the websites, nostalgiapersonified.com or DannyandMike.com. This is October 19th. We are at Littlefield in Brooklyn. October 20th, we are at Ardmore Music Hall in Pennsylvania.
Philly. It's Philly. It's pretty much Philly.
Outside of Philly, yes.
So it's practically Philly.
Yeah. So come out and say hi to us. Get your tickets today for that. We would appreciate it. And we have some new merch coming out pretty soon. We're gonna release that, and who knows what else. Keep an eye on our Patreon. Thank you all so much for tuning in.
Watch the skies.
Bye.
Bye. Milli Vanilli is not rock. The Adventures of Danny and Mike stars Danny Tamberelli and Michael C. Maronna. The show is produced by me, Jeremy Balon. Podcast is part of the Last Podcast Network, which can be found at lastpodcastnetwork.com. Make sure to check that out for a ton of great shows. For more information on the guys, visit our website at DannyandMike.com. Also look us up on Twitter at Danny and Mike with the N spelled out, and on Facebook at facebook.com/The Adventures of Danny and Mike. Thanks for listening.